When should one bring up the subject of reconciliation? Actually, Emma, I developed something in the last several months that I had used many years ago in a different context with great success many years ago, but I was not working with marriages back when I developed this. I was using it in, like I said, a different context altogether. When earlier in 2020, I was thinking one day and realized, wait a minute, this is a perfect system for helping people decide if they want to reconcile. It consists of 5 steps. I'm not going to go through the 5 steps right now, but I actually use my fingers when I teach it. There's a step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And in this particular system, which we call exploring reconciliation, and that particular system, you don't make a decision to reconcile until you get to step 4. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous right now, but it really makes all the sense in the world. Counselors tend, for example, to start right here. I'm not going to try to explain that in detail right now. Counselors tend to start right there, and there's a much, much better place to start over here, where you gradually work up to what you would be talking about if you went to see a counselor, but you gradually work up to that in ways that make a lot of sense. And by the time you get over here and choose whether you're going to reconcile or not, if you choose to reconcile, you have to plan for making it happen. If you choose not to reconcile, at least you know exactly what you're walking away from. As a matter of fact, we just had a couple that's been divorced for 10 years, I believe it is. Pretty sure it's 10 years. Been divorced for 10 years that just walked through that particular system of one of our coaches. And they worked through all 5 steps of that. Okay, maybe it was 5 years. It's either 5 or 10. It's a long time, minimum 5, but I think it's 10 years. And after they went through that, they decided to remarry each other. But remember, the decision to reconcile wasn't made until here. By the way, that particular coach also can officiate marriages. So he's the one doing their wedding ceremony, which I think is awesome. Now, you might be thinking, well, great, Beam, but that's not the question I ask you. How do I ask my husband or my wife about reconciliation? I would suggest that if you're at the point where you're actually having good communication with each other, where you can actually talk to each other, rather than saying, let's figure out how to reconcile, I would recommend instead, let's explore reconciliation. Now, if you think he or she is not that far, then it's not time to do that. But if you think he or she is that far, so that far along, that you've got made enough progress that at least you can explore the process together,